What are the unexpected origins of pseudoscience? Imagine a time when science was not yet a clear path but a tangled web of guesses, beliefs, and traditions. Many pseudosciences started in these early days when humans tried to explain what they saw around them. For example, astrology, which links the positions of stars to human fate, dates back thousands of years. People looked at the sky and made guesses based on patterns they observed, mixing their observations with mystical ideas. Acupuncture also has ancient roots, originating in China over 2,000 years ago, where it was used to balance the body's energy, or qi. These practices grew from observations but combined with beliefs that science today would not accept. Another surprising origin is that some pseudosciences grew out of early scientific experiments that never quite met strict standards. Take alchemy, for example. It was a mix of chemistry, philosophy, and mysticism, aiming to turn base metals into gold or find the philosopher's stone. Alchemy was popular for centuries, but as science developed, especially with the rise of modern chemistry, alchemy was discredited because it lacked proper methods and evidence. Phrenology is another case. It claimed that you could tell a person's personality by feeling their skull shape. It started in the late 1700s as a curiosity about the brain but quickly turned into a pseudoscience used to justify social biases like racism and sexism. Some pseudosciences also come from ideological or political motives. During the Soviet Union era, Lysenkoism rejected genetics because it didn't fit the political narrative. It led to disastrous agricultural policies because it ignored scientific facts. Creationism, which disputes evolution, developed mainly from religious beliefs. It was a way for some to defend their faith against scientific explanations of how life changes over time. These ideas often spread because they serve a purpose beyond science, like supporting cultural or religious identities. Pseudosciences tend to stick around because they meet certain psychological needs. People find comfort in certainty or secret knowledge that feels exclusive. For example, astrology remains popular because many find it fun or reassuring, even if science shows it has no real basis. Sometimes, pseudosciences are kept alive through traditions or community beliefs that resist scientific criticism. They often rely on strange experiments, like bizarre tests or anecdotal stories, which seem convincing but don't follow scientific rules. These quirky experiments create stories that seem fascinating but are ultimately false. In the end, the unexpected origins of pseudoscience come from a mix of ancient traditions, early scientific attempts that failed, political motives, and human desires for certainty or belonging. They often start with a kernel of real curiosity but grow into ideas that lack proper evidence. Understanding where they come from helps us see how human curiosity can sometimes lead us astray, especially when we mix belief with science.